Gethin Jones is one of TV's most eligible bachelors, who puts smiles on faces each morning. After previously causing a stir about whether or not he's settled down, the 44-year-old now exclusively reveals, "I could be married by the end of the year." However, he concedes there is just one problem: he still needs a bride. But the host of BBC's Morning Live won't be downloading any dating apps in his search for the one, explaining, "My mate has been trying to get me to do it a little bit, but no. I believe in the old-fashioned way." Cardiff-born Jones, who shot to fame on Blue Peter back in 2005, was famously engaged to fellow Welsh star Catherine Jenkins back in 2011, as well as dating The Only Way Is Essex's Lucy Mecklenburg. Both former flames are now paired up and have children, but Jones is keeping his options open, saying, "I don't think that if someone is in the public eye or not is important." Still, the heartthrob recently teased fans as to his relationship status, when last year he shared a video of himself wearing a wedding ring, prompting many to believe he'd tied the knot. The presenter was flooded with hundreds of messages of congratulations, for what turned out to be an advert for Welsh jewellery maker Clogau. "Yeah, that went well," he laughs. "I don't even think. I should think more before I post." But while he hasn't found that special someone just yet, Jones has many passions to keep him busy, including both sport and music. The star is adept at the violin and piano, as well as the bagpipes, but his other true love is rugby. He was captain of the rugby team while studying at Manchester Metropolitan University and even went on to play professionally in the Lancashire under-21s. Jones reveals he likes presenting live TV because it's just like the sport, it's the closest thing to it, just to be live where anything can happen, and it usually does on Morning Live. Jones has been on our screens for 2 decades, first starring on Welsh-language TV show Pop Tea alongside the One Show host Alex Jones. "I've worked with Alex for 20 years, he says. "And when we do the One Show it's very funny because we've known each other for so long. We were friends as well beforehand. So it's quite weird to do national television together." However, despite his stellar career, he describes recently presenting a Platinum Champions Award, which is run by the Royal Voluntary Service, to John Bambura, as one of the best parts of his job. Jones surprised John, who works tirelessly for Blackpool-based homeless charity Street Life, with the gong on Morning Live. John is one of 70 winners in the Crisis and Welfare category for his work as a mentor and chef for the charity. He also runs an annual music festival to raise funds. Do you enjoy reading about celebrities? Sign up for all the best celeb news from the Mirror here. "I got him to hold my cue cards," says Gethin. "And as I was reading through the cue cards, he starts realizing that I'm there for him and just gets really emotional. They're amazing volunteers that enhance the lives of others and they don't expect anything in return. So it was a pretty special thing to be able to do." But presenting awards to celebrate the Queen's Jubilee isn't the only time Jones has associated with royalty. "I met the Queen, I sang at her 80th birthday," he explains. "When I saw her after I spoke Welsh to her and to her credit she replied in Welsh. I said, 'Hello Shmi Ike Moridi,' and she said Shmi, and we talked about Mabel, the dog from Blue Peter, because she famously almost tripped over Mabel." He also met the late Prince Philip back when he was competing on Strictly Come Dancing in 2007. It's funny how you get old, right? Okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what you got to say. And he comes in and has they're just breaking up the rule book, explains Jones. He said something like, "Oh, you're a good dancer, aren't you?" I said, "Obviously you've been watching my work or something," and he chuckled. Rubbing shoulders with royals and the showbiz industry aside, Gethin says, "My biggest goal is to try and build a school for children with autism in Wales." The presenter already runs a charity called Nai, which is the Welsh word for nephew, in honor of his 14-year-old autistic nephew Albie. He also spends his time volunteering at food banks in Manchester and is graduating next month after completing a master's degree in sports directorship. All things considered, he probably won't stay single for long. Morning Live weekdays at 9:15 a.m. on BBC One and iPlayer. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct 0207 29 33 033.